Yes,
It was great.
you know, that's how these things go. All right, why aren't you connecting to Twitch?
Ideals. I'm a monster that destroys other monsters. That's pretty simple.
Oh, you know what? I might have to.
So you all know you're my meat shields because Matt wants to kill me for picking Bard.
That's fine. At least you wouldn't have the sheer animosity if you had picked a ranger.
No,
Trust me.
he's got animosity. Trust me.
He's definitely yeah. He definitely. I finished my character. First thing Matt writes back, you chose Bard. Are you kidding? I'm gonna kill you.
No, I believe I said murder you in your sleep, but
Okay, yes, but
You think killing the bard scares us? If you get that reference, I love you.
And did you use cutting words back on him?
no, because I'm going College of Valor.
Is that the time I tried to bribe him with beer, or was that a different?
It's
That was after.
College of Valor, the melee class.
Pretty much, yeah. I get an extra attack at like level 5. I can use my Bardic Inspiration. And, well, I can give you our Bardic Inspiration. You can use it on your damage rolls instead of the attacks.
Neat. I'm going the
I get medium armor
warlock
proficiency as well as
equivalent of
martial.
that.
Nice.
I got my glaive, and that's all that matters.
Personality trait. I don't run from evil. Evil runs from me. Awesome. I'm a really bad action hero movie.
I kind of wanted to pick ones that completely conflicted. It's like, I don't know. That'd be...
where the hell is the Twitch API key? Anybody?
Like your stream key?
Stream key. Where the hell is that?
Okay. I'm going to be a cursed one because Matt didn't explicitly forbid. And much like a child, I need explicit
I'm
instruction.
gonna look.
Because they reset my password recently because apparently I got breached because I'm so popular.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
I have a child to protect. Nope.
Your password should have been more secure than password.
True.
He's right, you know. I'm looking around dashboard, but I can't find much. I would assume it'd be in your dashboard, but
So for the people that were super unhelpful in my quest in between chainmail and chain shirt, I chose chain shirt because everyone was just sending gifts my way and not adding anything to the conversation. And I figured I'd not
That
disadvantage
sounds like
myself
us, so.
for self.
Harrowing event. A monster that's level distance.
They've like moved the key or something. I can't find it.
yeah, I can't find it either.
What the heck, Harambe?
That's the GIF he pulls up when you type GIF.
But yeah, my mom wanted to bring for their town, and Chuck was there, which is good because Chuck actually looks happy.
Puns about communism aren't funny unless everyone gets them.
It's very true, comrade. It's very true.
Comrade.
Apparently, it's under dashboard settings stream key.
Dashboard. But where's the settings in dashboard?
Like, I'm literally on twitch.tv
Oh,
slash my
Oh,
name
yeah, yeah.
slash dashboard slash settings.
Yeah, and it's stream key.
How the hell are you supposed to get there from whatever? I put my key.
The top right, there's like a menu, drop down menu. There's a dashboard button, but then you have to click settings.
I say.
A little bit more complicated. Convoluted, even.
Convoluted. That's right.
Even.
No, not Bill.
Even convoluted.
Evenly convoluted.
Evenly convoluted.
That's the title of my next indie rock album.
Evenly convoluted.
Background. Cursed.
Try and write something that will actually point to something. Nate.
First one.
All right. So I should probably familiarize myself with what's in the next room before I let you in there.
Can I pick my bonds and flaws later, since those involve other people?
I don't think I've ever been this unprepared for an adventure. This is fun.
I don't think you're unprepared for the adventure. I think it's just a very
Fun prepared.
avant-garde adventure or laissez-faire adventure.
Laissez-faire, that's good. I like it.
It's an adventure for everyone.
I'm about as prepared as I am for blades, so
So
not at all.
That's
That's
not
fine.
very bad. Or we do great at blades.
He spent all of his time not preparing to set it all up, but just thinking how to kill us.
Us? I'm pretty sure he's after you.
He's gonna throw a beholder.
Hey,
Just
I'm
like
the
I
one
can
who
try
got
and, like,
bit by a
spread the
rat.
animosity. You know, that's all I'm trying to do right now. So if you could, I don't need it all on me.
Oh boy.
Stop typing, Bill. No, no, you don't, Bill.
I hunger for flesh.
Bill, you ran away. Don't come back.
I wish I'd gotten to kill him.
No. Bill is my friend.
So I'm fairly certain I did my skills correctly, but I kind of just winged it. So if I have way too many skills, Matt, that's because I was being very it told me I did 2, and then I did 4, and then I did 2. And I was like, all right, that's what it told me to do, so that's what I did.
Okay.
And I'm
Welcome to
not
the
sure if
accidentally
any of
overpowered
those
club.
overlapped.
You didn't run it by the Oversight Commission or anything.
I know. I'm such a rebel. I did it while I was at work today.
Did you take the base stat rolls?
No.
Yeah,
What
guys,
I did
it's supposed to be
was I
nothing higher than
rolled,
12. No, I'm just kidding.
I rolled mine in this chat so that Matt knows that I actually just rolled kind of well.
Oh, I rolled mine. I had it up on the work computer, and I rolled them on the work computer because I wasn't really supposed to have my laptop out. So like I rolled them all on the work computer, and then I like pulled my laptop out, and I like copied everything from the work computer onto my laptop, and then I put it back because I can't get on Roll20 on the work computer because it's blocked for some reason. But like the 5e character sheet creator is not blocked, so that's what I did.
Oh, if you guys need anything carried, I can't do it. It was over encumbered until I set my strength to 12. When it was at 10, I was over encumbered. So,
Nice.
uh,
Is it because your instrument of choice is the grand piano?
no, it's just a pan flute, man. But that entertainers pack weighs you down.
I know the Explorer pack is so heavy.
Yeah.
On the
I mean,
bright
the
side,
entertainer's pack is just chock full of puppets, and they're made of lead.
on the bright side, I have a clown costume and a baboon costume.
Matt, are there baboons in the other room? Because if so, we have the perfect man for the job.
There are gerblins in the other room.
There might be a baboon. You don't know.
Sweet. I shoot it with my real ass gun.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
I question the sudden appearance of an elf from the half man that are suddenly in the tunnel with us.
Yeah, are they like chained up with the goblins in the next room or something?
They've got signs around their necks that say, "Don't worry, the DM sent us."
I just look up and I'm like, are they? Yeah, like they're supposed they're with us. Okay,
Well,
cool.
I mean,
thanks.
the dragon, half dragon lady
Exploded.
decided to disappear, and these two appeared in her place. So
She exploded, and from her remains.
It's an equal but opposite reaction, right? So like her mass divided into 2 smaller masses.
Quite literally, like she literally exploded, and from her like remains, you two just formed.
It's Athena.
That's my harrowing event, Matt. That's what I've seen that started. Like,
Yeah.
Just now you got your back.
Or Maybe the lady that sent us out to find her son sent them too because she thought we were incompetent.
I
That's
mean, I made her think that she sold her soul. So
Maybe I am her small enough.
Yeah, you could be.
Been
yourself.
hiding in your backpack.
Music. That's what we need.
I'm just here for the precious.
That's
we
that's
go.
what we need.
That's your voice now. It's locked in.
You chose it.
Oh god. No. I don't want to get his video pulled down.
hello, Harambe.
In 3D.
I'm not in a circle, and I'm super jelly.
I know, right? We're both squares.
Everyone else is in a circle. I'm just
Ha 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 ha.
Wait, so as a battle medic or a battle like
Yes.
doctor, what kind of armor do you wear?
I wear a medium or heavy
Wait.
armor.
Okay, cool. We'll just say plate.
I'm not wearing plate. I am wearing a chain shirt.
I'm wearing a shirt over some mithril. And I got a glowing blue blade.
Ah! There's a donkey.
He was talking. I thought he should be here.
Did they bring Bill down with them?
Bill, you made it.
Bill led us to you like Lassie did. What
Bill
is a
has 300 hit points, okay?
donkey?
There you go.
Nice.
Fuck, what's my attack? Oh, +4.
Oh, he's
Fill
gone.
in this both.
Shit.
Was Bill ever there to begin with?
Oh my god.
Questions you have to ask yourself.
No,
But-
this is just a mad dream of Amador.
Was it even Bill or was it Mule, man? They look so similar to me. Call me racist. But can't tell a difference.
Reality isn't
Oh.
quite as steady as you think.
You could say that we've just walked into the Twilight Zone.
Item name Desmond, 43 pounds. Carrying Desmond.
Yeah.
Recursive Desmonds.
With 300 hit points.
It's
that's
the
just
nesting dolls of Desmond.
That's just what I had on him before he was forced to, leave.
Fucked off into the ether.
Mhm.
Probably. He's probably the thing that started the misfire.
I mean, you guys have a unique opportunity to really fuck up the world.
Yeah, we do.
Or I could make it my goal to sleep with everything and just create a world of demons.
Yeah, like Bill. Start with Bill.
Mm,
I think once you hit level 20, that's when we start another game of. That's when we start a game of Blades Against Darkness. with your level
So-
20 characters.
So, are we ready to move on?
yeah, we haven't opened this door, right, Matt, that I'm looking at right now?
Which door?
The door that I can see through that's right in front of me.
No, that's where we came from.
Oh, it is? What the fuck?
Yeah, we were like at the door that we were supposed to open.
That's
We're
not
going
where we
this way.
came from.
This way.
Yeah, you came from
No, we were.
the desiccated remains of a dragon woman. I know.
Oh,
Yeah, I was walking into my bathroom, and then this flash of smoke. Now there's
Gandalf
a dragon bitch
said-
on my shoes.
Get down here.
Gandalf's got the best fireworks.
Oh no.
For some
Oh,
reason, that just
no.
sounded like a stock NPC saying, like, you will actually only have 5 things that you ever say to us.
Gandalf
That's
said,
like-
"Get down."
Very often. Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Everybody turns around and kills the bard.
You have to play the same 3 songs over and over again.
Buckleberry Ferry.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red.
Ah, that's my
The
favorite
long
verse.
card.
Play it again.
Wait, where's he from? It's Old Rorikstead, isn't it?
Yep.
Where's it from? Riverwood.
Skyrim.
I'll just sing Skyrim songs for your inspiration, guys.
Oh no.
I'm ready.
They're pretty. Oh no, they're killing the bar.
What's the song that what's her name sings in Dragon Age Inquisition?
I've not played it.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
It's on
that
my
game.
to-do list to play, but I'm trying to finish Dark Souls right now.
The sort of tomboyish half-elf or whatever she is.
Oh, I don't play with her, so she annoys me.
I
I
know.
could ask Cameron. Cameron, what is in Dragon Age the tomboyish half elf song? Yep, he's on pain meds. He's out of it. He doesn't know what it.
Why isn't he playing? I mean, he just got home from the hospital. He's in the perfect mood for.
You want to play? They said that you're in the perfect mood to play if you're on pain meds. This would be perfect. No.
I mean, Lord knows I am.
We are
in
but
case you
maggots
needed
writhing
a,
in the filth of our own corruption.
Yeah, true. In case you need an inspiration for
I'm
another
now
song.
Heimsker. Just in case you guys didn't want to kill me yet.
It's not directed towards any of you. That was directed towards Cameron.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Are we gonna open the door?
No.
We're just gonna sit here for 3 hours.
All right, I'm
I mean,
opening the door.
It kind of feels
Oh.
like it.
I put on
Brangor,
my robe and wizard hat.
Brangor, you're opening a door.
Yes.
Oh god.
Okay, you're opening the door right in front of you.
Yes.
I cocked my shotgun and shoulder it,
I'm
ready to
pushing
fire.
the door open.
All right, everybody, stop moving then.
Oh, wait. I
No,
wanna be
no, no,
come on.
no.
Whatever you say, voice in my head.
All right.
I like how the injured person's opening the door.
He's an orc. He can handle it.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, their only weaknesses like blood loss or death. I feel like, they're invulnerable to everything but death. I see the golden edge of a token that's not ours.
Like Hollad and Goblin. Anybody home?
Does he speak Goblin?
He does.
Oh, okay.
No.
There we go.
And I scream in
No,
infernal
he does
again
not
to the
speak up.
mortal who stands before me.
No response.
Somebody responds back in Draconic.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh, good that our dragon isn't here.
No, I don't speak Draconic.
Does
I
anybody
speak
speak Draconic?
Draconic.
Is that like an offshoot of Infernal?
Okay. He says ticklecorn.
I go, what? In Draconic?
The reply comes back ticklecorn.
I say ticklecorn in like a questioning tone.
Like, ah, my friend.
I kill him when he walks through the doorway.
I'm like, hello, what is going on here?
They've taken the dragon.
They've taken the dragon. Taken the dragon where?
I like that we're having this conversation through a doorway.
Meepo don't know, but Yosdrael does.
Meepo?
Meepo-
His name is Meepo?
Okay.
Okay.
So how do I talk to Drael?
Meepo take you to meet Yosdrael, our leader, if
Okay.
you make nice.
How do we make nice?
You get safe passage if you promise to make nice.
Just
So-
I lean
Hey,
over
Matt.
and whisper.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
Is insight this game's detect bullshit?
Sure. That's what Meepo looks like. That's what Meepo looks like.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Okay,
hello.
Meepo's into bondage. Good to know.
How
I
tall
now
is he?
immediately step away from him.
Area 15, I like it.
Yes, you are in Area 15. Spoiler. He's about, he's probably, about Finnan sized. Finn and Toss Cobble sized.
Darn, I was gonna hide behind him.
I'm coming up to the door,
You
just
can
so
still
you know.
hide behind somebody your size.
No.
Is he
Uh,
bullshitting us, Matt?
He's looking
We'll
a little
see.
nervous at all the people with all their weapons drawn. Backs up.
We're not gonna hurt you as I look around suspiciously at the people I have never met or spoken to before.
Unless you make us.
We don't understand.
Maldred just kind of looks at you and shrugs, like, eh.
Where
Actually,
is-
Matt, is this a kobold in this world? Because I know in some worlds they're like WoW kobolds, and in other worlds they're like mini dragons.
Well, it believes us.
Yeah. It is a kobold.
So-
But also
Kobold.
kobolds are mini dragons.
I'm not holding my weapon in an
This is a standard
offensive
kobold.
position.
So take us to
I kind of
your
want him as a
leader.
pet.
If you had charm person, if our bard had charm person, then keep him as a pet, but we can't.
I mean, I might be able to convince him that I'm a god, but
I might be able to put him to sleep and we can just take him with us.
You don't speak Draconic, so I don't think that he would believe that you're a god.
are you assuming that gods speak the tongues of mortals, Matt? Maybe I'm just better than him.
No, but gods speak Draconic, and Draconic is not the tongue of mortals. It's the tongue of the
I
gods and
can-
kobolds.
I can cast comprehend language
Semantics.
on him.
You already speak his language.
No, not on me. I can cast on someone else.
What are you casting?
I could comprehend languages. Doesn't that work on other people?
Yeah, but why would you give them that power?
Yeah, you gotta be like me in the other game. Anytime no one else speaks the language, just lie about what they say.
Okay, all right. So
I
he's
can't
gonna
wait until I'm
take us,
able to do that.
take us to your leader.
Are you the only one that speaks Infernal? Is that why?
Me? Yes.
I'm the only one that speaks halfling.
He says, the clan's dragon, we lost it. He says, maybe if you promise to rescue dragon, Yzdrael make nice to you. Answer questions.
Okay, so if we promise to help you find your dragon, he'll answer our questions, right?
Yzdrael knows answers to questions.
Okay, so I'm going to confer to everyone and say, hey, he's going to take us to our leader and answer some questions. Apparently, they're missing a dragon. I don't know if that's concerning or not, but it's concerning to me.
I think I found the dragon. He's right up there. We're talking to him.
Well,
So let's have him take us to his leader.
it's that to slaughter our way to this leader, and
Well, we can. I'm not gonna say this suspiciously so that the kobold gets suspicious, but we can always mitigate the problems when they get there. They're not very large.
yes, and they aren't immediately trying to slaughter us, which
Always gives us the advantage. Always gives us the advantage.
I kind of
Hey,
nudge
he has every
Braun.
right to a life that we do.
I
He's
nudge
not
Braun
harming
and
us. We
point.
don't harm
Sorry.
him.
Okay, so let's. I tell him. All right, well then lead us to Drell.
Nudge Braun.
I asked Braun if he thought that we tossed the halfling and the little dragon person in a pit together, which one would come out alive.
I reply, the little dragon person.
I nod along, overhearing this.
The halfling uses an instrument.
All right, so Yzdrael is the name that he's
Yeah.
saying. One word with a Yuz in front.
Yzdrael?
Yuz.
Yuz.
Take us to Yzdrael.
Or Yiz. Or yes. Yzdrael.
I don't know. How would you pronounce that?
It's just what's written, okay?
So, all right, let's everybody roll initiative. He's not attacking you, but just for movement's sake.
I can do that. Can I? I don't know if I can do
I don't know.
that.
Can you?
Make sure you click your icon first, everyone. Matt has to
Yes.
add you in. He's gonna be very condescending about it.
Haha.
Matt has
Figure it out.
mastered the way of like nicely telling you that you're a fucking idiot. Like he
Where's
does it constantly.
That's part of my
Wait.
job, really, is telling people that they're dumb. So
Well, you're very good at doing it without actually saying it. Wait, where the fuck do I? God damn it! Where do I fucking roll initiative? Oh, click it, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Ha! I beat the little dragon person.
Ah, but you didn't beat the little person.
little person. That's amusing.
I like
And
going last
actually,
anyway.
this is new to me. I figured out that if you click on their name, that's their initiative. Like for the D&D stat blocks. Not that any of you ever DM, which would be nice if I could play sometime. But
Well, hey, I
You
do.
don't
But
want-
if you want to come to Ottawa,
I
or
mean-
you could run a Roll20 game.
I'll run a Roll20 game for you if you want, but if you join, I'm gonna try and kill you every chance I get.
It would be my pleasure to die at the hands of my players.
I
Your
knew.
first death is going to be because you try and buy a healing potion.
Hey, when you're as old as I am, death is your only release at this point, really.
oh god, no.
Matt was there at the birth of death.
You open the door and find yourself faced by a horde of gibbering mat devourers.
All right.
The spirits of the characters he's
They're only CR 63. It's fine.
It only takes 19 level 20 characters to take them down.
Yeah, it's
They're
fine.
very
Three
Three
passive.
white
Exactly.
dragons, a vampire, and a lich right in front of you as the game starts. What do you
And the
So-
other party members, they all have a goblin.
so
We
Yostra.
follow Yezdrel.
Oh, we're
We
following.
follow Meepo
Oh yeah,
and
Meepo to
his
Yezdrel.
multiple copies of himself.
Rest
Haha,
in-
wink,
Rename
dodo.
yourself to
I was
Brandor.
thinking that the whole time he said that. Watch out for the poof, everyone.
How do I change my little picture here?
He's gonna net me.
You want to change your icon?
The one like at the bottom.
Oh, I don't know. I hide those. I don't even care.
Yeah, I had them too. They're too big.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah, you can do that. I forgot.
So yeah, you go to the bottom, you click them.
I think those are only useful if you're using the default chat and you're using video.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the way that you disable them.
Okay.
Is it under the gear?
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Scroll all
go
the way
to the
down.
bottom.
It says
Yeah.
chat avatars.
Oh,
In
sweet.
names only,
Names
or
only.
small if you want to look at that
Yeah.
blubberfish thing.
And you can turn off voice and video.
Yeah, I've already done that.
All right. So Arnara, you are the. Well, no, you're not. I
No,
didn't
you're
sort
not.
this. There we go. Finn.
Woo. Okay. I don't have a lot of movements.
Short legs.
Yep.
But wait, we're not fighting him, are we?
Oh, and I forgot to read the. So there's crudely executed symbols and glyphs scribed in bright green dye around the room. It's kind of an irregularly shaped, crumbling chamber. There's a large pit in the center that shows evidence of a recent fire. There's a metallic cage in the middle of the southern wall that contains a gaping hole and stands empty. There's a small wooden bench draped with green cloth, and that's next to the cage. And there's several small objects resting on it. And there's a bedroll near the wooden bench, and the sound of whimpering, and that would be Meepo.
Oh.
Whimpering.
Poor Meepo.
I toss him some jerky.
Can I loot the bench?
Sure.
I loot the bench.
Looks like
You just
sort
need
of
to loot a sacrificial altar in front of one of its penitents.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He's scared.
it's looking like sort of a tiny altar, and there's containers of green dye. There's a paintbrush with goblin hair bristles, and 4 tiny jade figurines of dragons.
Okay, I take all of that, including the green dye and paintbrush.
Okay,
Because,
well, those are
Wait.
more or less worthless, but the
yeah, but I want them.
yep, I know. And the figurines are worth 15 gold apiece.
Well, okay.
They're worthless, but I want them.
Really, you're just gonna
Gonna
rob
paint.
him in front of him?
I give
He's
him
not gonna do
jerky.
anything about it.
Excuse me, that's my shingle.
Sorry, this is mine.
Sorry, that's mine.
I like that we each that's your thing, and then Ulf Ironborn sends his regards.
You missed it. You missed out. We blamed Ulf for attacking a shipment that was going to Ulf.
Wait, Matt, you said 15 gold each, right? Or in total? Accidental
He said each.
15 gold each.
Okay, well, hey, look at that. There's green dye, and I just kind of throw the figurines in my backpack.
I
Give
believe
me
that
both
calls
slices
for
of
a
jerky.
sleight of hand roll if you casually.
You know, I don't try to hide it. I just do it.
Okay.
I
Can
can definitely roll athletics for it though.
Meepo lead us to his leader?
Well, hold on, everybody. We're doing initiative, and I'm not done with my roll.
Yeah, Maldrek, you're moving without out of turn here.
I'd like to. That's my movement, but I'd like with my action to turn, point at Meepo, and cast message. I whisper, "These guys are probably going to try and kill you."
Oh, no.
What?
Can
Okay.
you understand that?
I think message transcends language. Is that right? Or is that false?
I don't know. I think so.
Oh,
I know. I whisper a message, target hears it, and can reply in a whisper that only I can hear.
Doesn't specify language. It means it's all
Yeah.
the languages, right?
Maybe.
It
I
doesn't
guess that's up to
transcend
Matt.
language barriers, according to. No, that's D20 SRD.
Sounds like DM Fiat then.
Why do they have to make this so hard on DMs?
Because I know my additional communication method explicitly states that it transcends language.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a level 1 spell, and probably doesn't transcend language.
It's not even level 1. It's a cantrip. So yeah.
Yeah. Plus, you're short, so.
Oh. All right, now.
I like that reasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right.
Okay.
So, Anara.
I was
Arnara?
saying it. I was saying it kind of like Anara.
Is it
Oh, that's
Arnara?
an RN. I thought that was an M.
And no, yeah, kind of like Anara from Firefly, but spelled funny.
I
But
was
with
thinking
an extra
Amara.
R.
I was reading a Nara.
Yeah, Anara.
Arnara.
I'm the only one that saw that as an M. Okay.
I saw it as a two N's, but
So it's a soft R.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
We
gonna
don't use the hard R around here, Matt. Okay.
go stand over by these two doors and
Okay.
like kind of like gesturing to the kobold to like take us someplace. Like, is it in here? Are these closets? Are these doors? I don't know. Open the doors.
You can open doors if you like. Braun.
Hi.
Hello, Braun.
I am going to 2, 3, 4, 5. And why can I see through this door? Is it open?
Yes, of course. It appears to be open, yes.
Okay.
It
There's nothing
is
on the
now.
other side, right?
Well, I mean, you can
Well,
see
I don't
through
see
it.
anything. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe
Stands to reason.
I walk through.
Okay. Braun wanders away. Meldrick.
It's pulling an Amadorn. Sorry, it's just
I
instinct.
step over here and, trying to look not intimidating, I give Meepo a piece of jerky.
You're trying to give him a piece of jerky.
Yes, I kneel down and I offer him food.
Okay.
Oh, now you fed it. It's
Because
never gonna
regardless of intelligence, everything understands the need to feed its face.
This calls for. Uh-oh.
An attack!
Oh no, the D2.
There's like an unspoken, if you bite my hand, I'll fucking annihilate you. But like, you know.
Um.
Oh yeah.
So Meepo leans in, sniffing, and then he like bars his teeth and growls, and then takes a little nibble of the jerky, like still in your hand.
I
What
mean,
flavor
sure.
is the jerky? Is it spicy or?
Does he feel the lips like caressing his hand, like when you feed an apple to a horse?
Yes, it's pretty much like that. Yes.
Does he realize that it's his parents I'm feeding him?
Oh,
Wow.
oh wow.
It's a nice
Man,
deer jerky. Never mind.
This took a turn. Have some cobalt jerky. All right, Brangor.
Yeah, I just stand there, looking at him menacingly.
He cowers a little away from Brangor.
But still somehow eating out of my hand.
Okay, you've intimidated the poor thing. He retreats away from the jerky, the one
Aw.
nice thing in his day. All right, Finn.
Are you gonna move? Doesn't he have to take us somewhere?
He's supposed to, I guess.
you intimidated into not moving.
I never told him not to move. I'm just
Yeah, but-
standing here in front of the door.
I'd like to go up near Braun and whisper
He-
to him.
Like he's letting out like a low, like gurgling growl, like in staring at Brangor.
Hey, Braun. If I pay you, will you be my bodyguard? Toss Cobble always pays his debts.
I'm just gonna slowly turn. And say. Yes.
He
Amazing.
slowly turns, realizes you have gold, and attacks you.
That is actually my ideal. I'm in it for the money, and my bond is I pursue wealth to secure someone's love. So
Oh wow.
You
Is
secure,
it-
I know
securing
it's
Finn's love?
romantic, right?
Is it Bill?
It might be Bill.
It could be Finn.
Buy him some nice alfalfa.
All right.
Braun,
need
by
to
the
buy
way,
a
you can call
Bill
me. You can
version
call me
2.
Tyrion.
Oh,
Really?
you anachronistic fool. Okay.
Yeah.
Lightning strikes Toss Cobble, which is a miracle considering we're inside. We're all astounded by this as we ignore the smoking halfling at our feet.
I picture
Uh,
Tots Cobble as the only member of the party knowing that he's actually in a D&D game.
Mhm.
All right, Ernara.
I tried to open these doors. Are they locked? Is that why I couldn't open?
Well, you're not standing next to either one, so I didn't assume.
I was trying to open both of them.
she actually has 10-foot-long arms, man. She's a fucking freak.
No, I was poking them with my glaive, like
Oh,
at a distance.
you got your glaive. I see.
I do have
Okay.
a glaive. I finally got my glaive.
Unfortunately, Matt's the
Hey, we're
DM, so it's
poor
now
buddies.
dulled because you opened a stone door with it.
Are you?
No, I'm gonna open this
Which one?
the one
So
I'm standing.
like, yeah. I mean, there's like knobs you have to twist to open them. So a glaive is
Well, I-
not the best implement for that.
I moved
Wait,
closer to
kobolds
the
have
door.
knobs? What the fuck?
I moved closer to the door so I could open it with my hands.
Oh, hands.
But why? But your arms are 10 feet long. Why didn't you just stay where you were?
I'm sorry, Maggie.
Yeah, you're that sort of elf that has extra long arms, right?
Oh,
Maggie, I'm sorry that you had to meet Nate.
I missed
Hey.
this game.
Yes,
these
I am
games.
nothing if not perfect in every single way.
The ruined chamber stands empty of all but a litter of rocky debris.
Also, she called me not people.
I did not call you not people. I said your people.
Okay, well, that was a lot. That was a lot of negatives.
Do they
It's like
cancel out or
quadruple
not?
negative.
I,
Well,
and then I want.
playing
if I can,
basically
I
the
want-
same character. He's also a tiefling in this, so
I see someone didn't go different. Stayed
Oh
the
no,
same.
no, this is basically Harrier, but this character was made before I knew that we were going to be playing Harrier. So
well, no. The difference is Harrier has a gun, whereas Maldrek will never have a gun.
you know what, Matt? I'm going to open an interdimensional portal, and Maldrick is going to meet Harrier, and Harrier is going to give him a gun.
You should
I
do
don't.
that in
I-
Blades.
I-
13
so-
just opens a portal and Maldrek steps through. It's like, what the fuck?
I don't know if you caught my summation of the timeline of Mistfire. Did you
Yeah.
catch that earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, tieflings are immortal unless killed, aren't they? Or is that just
I haven't exactly decided where Blades takes place in time because it's sort of the location I have in mind for it sort of exists a little bit out of time or a little bit out of the standard flow of things in the rest of the world. So
Tieflings actually only live slightly longer than humans, which means I live longer than you, Maldrek.
Haha, I
I shall
die.
shit on your grave.
you're gonna live to a gross,
until I ascend.
invite a gross of your friends. That's what Bilbo did.
And also, let's be honest, Harrier would have shot this tiny little dragon thing. Maldrick's trying to feed it.
It's true. And he's slobbering all over your hand, or was, until Brangor ruined your special moment. Okay, Bron.
This magic moment.
Okay, so wait. How much are you willing to pay me to be your bodyguard?
How does one halfpenny sound?
What?
That's a common reaction to James.
I'm just gonna kind of clap my hands together. I did that in person, actually. Clap my hands together.
Any gold we find, you get half of my share.
I will nod and continue walking this way.
I was talking about rolling my sleeves up on a project earlier today, and I actually rolled my sleeves up while I was talking about it. And I was like, damn it!
Yeah, I'm gonna go around here.
Oh, it's Pathfinder where they're pretty much immortal.
Bye, Braun.
No, you can come.
See you, Bron.
You
Goodbye,
can come if you
mailbox.
want. I'm your bodyguard. You should follow me. That's how that works. Trust me.
Does anybody know the goodbye mailbox reference? No?
Yeah.
I can look it up.
You do?
I might know
I
it.
can look it up.
I think I do. Sounds familiar.
The mail. We need the mail.
You're
Huh?
probably not old enough to know it.
Reston, you
Probably.
got it?
No.
No?
Is it?
state?
MTV's The State?
It
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
You just Googled it?
I did
Yeah,
actually
same.
just Google that.
And I
Fair
just
enough.
learned of something I'd never heard of before.
Harambe
This
just
is a-
gave me a stock image. We need to execute him.
He gave you a stock get.
He's trolling
Oh
you.
wait, shit. No, wait, never mind.
Harambe
This
is
is a
trolling
4-minute
you.
video. Harambe's been trolling for like 6 months.
Harambe's been trolling ever since you typed in trophy boyfriend and it gave you a sex scene.
I mean, honestly, like, some of the stuff he pulls out is, like, choice. It's, like, perfect. And,
There it is again.
oh, God. Oh, boy.
But there's no evidence that it was me anymore. Haha. Just looks like it was Harambe by himself.
Wait.
Is it bad that I know exactly what that's from? That's Twilight.
That's Twilight?
Yeah, that's the second to last
It is.
movie. They're on their honeymoon.
Oh, it
Is that where she
is.
breaks the headboard and then there's demon seed inside of her?
Yeah.
Hang on.
How do you
Yeah.
I have
like
an
that?
appropriate gift for this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there it
There it is again.
That's the result of the demon seed.
Okay. So bronze fucked off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
it's my okay. So I look at Arnara, it's an RN, and like he tries to he keeps his face like smiling because he doesn't want to scare the thing. And he's like, hey Arnara, could you like since you speak the language, could you tell this fucking thing that I'm not gonna hurt it? I'm trying to be nice. But like he says this all like you know how you can like say to a dog like whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Reflection happy, like that's what he's doing.
yeah. I'm gonna go.
Hey, Brango's smiling at him too.
What the heck is that kid?
I'm gonna look at you and then like.
Wait, what the fuck? I thought you were laughing at me. I was like, I didn't fucking say anything funny. What the hell?
Sorry. Oh boy. Let's collect ourselves. Just a minute.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'd like
Sure.
to cast Tasha's hideous laughter on all of them.
For our adoring fans, it's in our Discord chat, and it best not be mentioned. Oh boy.
Arnara, can you please?
Yeah, so I give you like the fake smile. I'm like, yeah, sure. And so I tell the kobold, I'm like, hey, he wants to be your friend. But I put special emphasis on the word on friend to make it seem like you want to do something to it.
Oh. So you're further freaking him out.
Okay,
no,
I just at this point,
No,
I
no.
just like kind of toss the turkey to him.
Are you trying to imply that he wants to be his friend?
Yes.
Are you trying to sell me into sexual slavery to a like midget dragon?
Yes.
Okay, so I toss him the jerky and
You don't know
smile.
I said it like that.
Oh, that's exactly what I was gonna
No,
say.
but Matt said that it just freaks him out more. So
And then while I'm speaking to him, I'll be like, hey, can you lead us to your leader? Yaz.
Lead us
Yazrul.
to your
Yeah.
leader.
Yestrael knows things, but I don't know if I trust you.
You can trust us. We're your
Since that's
only
the
hope
only-
of
since
finding
that's
the
the-
dragon.
Since that's the only part that I get, I look at her. I'm like, the fuck does he mean he doesn't trust us? I tried to give him food. Maldrick assumes that kobolds are like like barely more intelligent than animals. So
He's not wrong.
I look at him and I'm like, he's not a dog. He is sentient.
Here, boy.
but I mean, like, how? I don't
How
deal with a lot of kobolds. How sentient is this?
I like
They
Tucker
have a
Kobold
written
level.
language and an
Kobolds.
intense history, so I mean they're pretty sentient. They're a pretty subservient race, but they're pretty sentient.
On a
Yeah.
scale of Corey and Trevor to Albert Einstein, how sentient?
Ooh.
This guy might just be on the left end of the bell curve.
That's true. Okay, so I
Corey
toss
and
the
Trevor
jerky to
from
him.
Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah,
Oh,
Amazing.
wow.
Amazing.
Toss the
they
jerky
definitely
to
set
him
the low bar.
and move up here.
I love it. He's a little more Corey and Trevor. But you know, not he's not gonna win any Nobel prizes anytime soon. We'll say.
Smokes, Meepo, let's go.
So I move up here and I point to this door at him and like nod yes, wait and shake my head no, and then like wait to see if he responds at all.
So when you nod your head yes, he shakes his head, and when you shake your head no, he nods his head.
I look at Arnara and I'm like, yeah. Yeah? Sentient?
I ask him if that's the way to go.
He shakes his head, and then he nods his head.
Seeing this, I say to Arnara, you know, I once knew a man who had a dog that could actually get him his dinner. This creature right now is less communicative than a dog, and you're telling me that it's sentient.
He's like pressed up against the bars of this cage, like still trying to get away from Brangor.
Can't you see that he's scared?
Well, you'd best stop keeping us waiting then.
So I tell him, Are you a half orc or a full orc?
Half orc.
The half orc will let you pass. He's not going to hurt you. But you need to lead us before he gets impatient.
That was a big word to use for this creature.
He looks at Arnara, then looks at Brangor, then looks at Arnara, then looks at Maldrick, then looks at Arnara, then looks at Finn,
And eats the jerky.
then looks at Arnara, then looks at Brangor, and then he like starts to edge his way forward a little bit. And then he kind of tries to scoot past really quick away from Brangor.
I don't move at all. Just let him go.
And then he kind of meanders his way over this way.
Okay.
That would probably be a bad time to cast Dissonant Whispers, right? On him.
There's never a bad time to cast Dissonant Whispers.
I need to know what all these spells do now. 5 E barbs.
Dissonant whispers like freaks people out of their mind.
They have to
Mental
run
damage.
away from me.
That would require him to have a mind. I'm not sure that he does.
Oh yeah, he does have to make a. I think it's to believe the whispers are.
Okay, I need a scale of how smart he is. If I did cast Hideous Laughter, would he not meet the intelligence requirement?
He
God,
would.
I'm so sad that tieflings don't get that in this game like they do in Pathfinder. I love that spell.
I fall behind him, but keep about 10 feet away from him.
Kobolds are sentient, so
Okay. I wonder what a kobold laugh sounds like.
picture a dragon laughing, but a dragon with a mouthful of helium.
Ah, I was thinking hyena.
That
thinking
could
hyena,
work
too.
too.
I like the idea of them being like dragon hyena people.
I am fire.
That is more or
I am
less-
death.
Their jam.
I picture them like the hyenas from The Lion King.
to Mufasa, just kind of like, yeah, boss.
You know,
Sure.
Lion Guard isn't a bad show. My son watches it. It's like
Just your son?
Simba's son. Well, no, I have to now. So
Totally
It's,
don't
uh,
enjoy it.
it's amazing when I can get him to watch Clone Wars. But
So you just following behind him slightly
Wait,
ominously.
which Clone Wars?
Yep.
the cartoon.
The 2D or the 3D?
That's
3D.
yeah.
Granted, there's not a lot of the 2D one.
You can't find it anywhere really,
Yeah.
and it's no longer canon apparently.
Nothing fun's in canon anymore.
So as much as I want to have a conversation about how much it pisses me off that the books aren't canon anymore, we will be here all night if we start this.
Yes.
So
Have you ever
let's.
heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Wait, hold on. I think everyone here likes Star Wars. Esther isn't
Yeah.
here.
Esther isn't here, so
How dare she, you know?
I know, really. Okay.
how dare
So-
she have her own independent thoughts of
No,
life?
yeah, she's not allowed to.
What is this?
Yeah, she's not allowed to. It's kind of canon that everybody likes Star Wars. So Meepo starts to lead you all through the halls here, and as he makes his way in to the hallway, you hear him say something in Draconic, and Arnara, you recognize this to be Ticklecorn.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to repeat that to the group. Be like, all right, going this way, guys. Follow him that way.
Okay,
Oh yeah, fuck! I forgot that we were doing initiative still. Sorry.
that's okay. I was
Hey,
kind
you
of,
get back
I was,
there.
I was cheating a little, but Brangor, you're good.
I didn't
Yeah,
see anything.
I just want to follow up behind him and stay like 10 feet behind him at all times.
Okay, Finn.
Hey, Braun, we're going the other way. I'll
Okay.
follow you though.
Wait, You'll follow me.
Oh, you got an
okay.
animal
Oh
companion.
yeah, perfect. Okay.
All right, Ardara.
I'm going to head this way and kind of break the line of sight of the half orc and the little thing and like go in through the door to like kind of following behind him.
Okay.
And I ask him in questioningly, what did he say? Peppercorn? Not peppercorn. It was something corn.
Tickle corn.
Tickle corn.
Pickle corn. Why is this your code word? Is this how you know not to attack each other?
It's his safe word. He's into bondage.
He says, Meepo don't know much. Tickle corn tells them that we don't mean them harm.
Okay. Okay. So we're continuing down the hallway. If everyone gets to the door.
It's not my turn yet.
Oh no, don't say that. Because you know what happens when you say that?
I knew that you
Harambe,
were gonna
GIF,
be.
pickle porn.
Oh,
Oh.
he doesn't find anything. I'm kind of glad, but... you know.
Are you?
Have you never had pickled corn? I've had
There we go.
pickled corn before.
No, he said pickle porn. As in, like, sexual
That's
pickle.
perfect.
That works pretty well.
Well played, Harambe. Well played. Okay. Braun, what are you doing?
You know, we probably should follow them.
Nah.
Okay. So
And
I'm
Braun
gonna
and the
one-
halfling go off together and have their own adventures.
This
3,
is
4, 5.
I'd like to call our adventures either The Tales of Duncan and Egg or
6.
There and Back Again.
You do realize that you're literally following a conduit for the wrath of the god, right? Like,
He's not wrong.
no, you step on a trap. Don't worry, it only does 12d8 damage. Yeah, somehow the kobolds built a like Tesla coil electricity trap. You don't really know how, but you don't have much time to contemplate it as it kills you.
Okay, but is it like the one from The Prestige where I get like cloned somewhere else?
exactly. That's right. And one of you drowns.
Not it.
Magpie.
What?
I make beer. You can't drown me.
All right, you guys made it out of the first room.
I don't know. Have you seen
I'm gonna need a bio break here to pour myself a drink.
what's it called? Beer Fest.
Yes.
People drowned at Beer Fest?
Yeah, he drowned in the movie.
Oh,
Beer
I haven't
Fest.
sing that.
Yeah,
Good.
this like big guy fell into a tank of beer and he tried to drink his way out. Drowned.
I guess there's worse ways to go.
Drowning's pretty awful.
Yeah, but it's
Boiling
in
beer.
Oh, it's
Plus, he was
boiling
probably
beer?
pretty drunk by the time he
Boiling beer would be a worse way to go.
Yeah, probably.
The fuck?
The worst part is that they took so long to film the scene that he like didn't want to keep getting out to pee, so he just kept peeing in it, and then they told him he had to drink it.
Oh. I love this gift. So good.
Maybe she's born with it.
Also, you shouldn't want to drown your healer. Probably not a good plan.
Hey, I got heals. Sacrifices, sure.
When the DM puts on dynamic lighting and you constantly have to check behind you, that's what that gif is.
Oh yeah,
So
because
good.
suddenly there's a giant gelatinous cube.
Well, that's the nice thing about my other characters. I've got alert feet, so he can't surprise attack me.
He didn't give us feats.
Well, I mean, you have to take it instead of an.
I mean, you got at least 2 feet, don't you? How are you getting around?
Hands. I have 4 hands.
Clever guy.
Wait, I would have had to take it instead of what, Desmond?
So like at every 4 levels, you know how you can do an ability score increase?
Oh, yeah.
You can forego that and take a feat instead.
Plus,
I
don't
think
you get a feat if you're a human, or
Human.
variant human?
If you're a variant human, you can get a feat. I think if you're a fighter, you get a feat too.
Yep.
Also, some of the feats include a minor ability score increase.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like +1 to the ability instead of +2, and then you get some weird stuff.
I took Polearm Master because I really wanted to use a glaive.
Are we actually the same? I think we're the same character.
Oh,
Yeah, I have Polar Master and I have Fighting Style Great Weapon.
oh well.
Wait, so
I'm using
do
a
I get a
halberd.
feat at level 1? If I don't,
Are you a variant human or a fighter?
are
Are you a-
tieflings considered variant human?
No, that's not the
No.
same thing.
Okay. Then
Very-
I mean, you are you are half human. Vary
The
from the
default
regular
human,
humans.
the one in the basic rules, does not get a feat,
yeah, okay.
but they
It's
get extra
yeah.
ability points, I think.
Yeah. So instead of that, I chose
Um,
because halberd, you know.
I just want to point out that last night it was probably the most complex score yet. And you started with
Oh, I already
deception.
told him that.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. You started with deception rather than assault or whatever else you did. And we started with a social situation. And that
Which we
quickly,
rocked.
yeah, and then it completely, well, go figure, you had two spiders. And then it went off, without a hitch, really. So,
Got so confusing that we had to do a second entanglement, or not entanglement. What's it called?
yeah, second engagement roll. But I think
Because I wasn't there picking up shingles.
it's true.
This is mine. Sorry.
That building no longer exists, though. So
Sorry,
Wait, the shingle building.
it's gone.
Now
Where
your
am I gonna
shingle
get my
is one of a
shingles?
kind.
yeah,
Well,
the
your
building.
shingles are scattered all across that section of the city.
I would
yeah.
say you could get it from the building next to it, but that's also
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. They set off a small or large fire in the docks
Thermonuclear explosion.
while the red
Oh.
sashes and the billhooks were fighting each other a few blocks away.
Lamp blacks, not bill hooks.
That's right.
Oh. Okay.
Is it my turn? Can I move?
Fine, Meldrick.
I'll bear back. I just.
I move here.
All right. Meepo.
It's apparently that Meepo only likes Ornara and not giver of jerk.
Yeah, well, he likes you, but you were standing next to Brangor. He says, this way, Ticklecorn!
And I yell Picklecorn. I
I
don't
think
yell
he's-
it. I speak my normal voice, but as we follow him. And I tell everyone that they should say it in Draconic, and they ask me what it means. And I don't tell them what it means. I will just refuse and just say, no, you should just say it.
So she's giggling and being like, "You should say this thing. Hey, what does it mean? Hey, nothing. I don't say
Yeah,
it.
essentially.
I raise an eyebrow at you and just kind of squint my eyes a little bit.
I explain that while the exact translation is unknown, it means we come in peace. And then I giggle some more.
Of course you do.
Say, unfortunately, my pronunciation in Draconic is woefully off, and I believe that you should be the one speaking it for all of us, as I have much faith in your ability to translate, as you have done a wonderful job so far with our new friend Meepo.
Yeah, sure.
you just
Do
like
we-
her because she's the only other one that's not white.
Whoa.
Hey,
Hey man,
I'm
someone's gotta
green.
break-
Yeah,
We
you
have-
guys are actually the minority, so.
Yeah, we have a
And not just
green,
because you're small.
a gray, and a red, orange.
Orange.
all the colors of the rainbow, all the important colors of the rainbow.
All the colors of the rainbow in the Blades universe.
Play the rainbow, taste the rainbow.
Embrace the rainbow.
It's Meepo's turn now, by the way.
And everyone is very varying shades. Yeah, Meepo moved. Brangor.
Okay.
Everyone is varying shades of monochrome in blades. I don't think anything is actually really in color, except for maybe the demons.
So we're
That-
like Sin City.
Sort of.
I just follow along menacingly.
All the concept art is black and white. So
Can I get Brangor to say pickle corn?
You cannot.
Aw. Why not? Don't you want him to know you don't mean him any harm?
It's Brodo
No.
That would be a lie. Finn.
Fragon's turn. So
Did you just call him Proto Baggins?
no, I called him Bodo Fraggins.
Ah. Sorry to me and my scientist mind, Proto Baggins.
Whoa.
It sounded funny.
The
Whoa.
name's Dildo Schwaggins.
Dildo Schwaggins. I like it. It's good.
Oh, look, there's more of them.
We are elevating the dialogue with this adventure. Arnara.
Okay, I'm. Doop, doop, doop. Oh, look, there is more of them.
By the way, I dashed.
You dab.
I dashed.
You're
I think you
dabbing.
should have dabbed instead.
All right.
Dabbing gives you an equivalent movement bonus after all.
True. Braun. Braun.
Ron.
Braun. Desmond.
Ron.
Amadorn. Whatever you call yourself these days.
Ron, I need you. Doing a trial by combat. Too small.
He did say he'd be right back, I think.
Oh yeah, he didn't. He say he was going to do it.
I know, but that's unacceptable.
We can just skip it.
Only the DM is allowed to
I'll
get
play
drinks.
I, as Braun, out and fall onto it.
Yeah, so last night when you guys went off to play Blades, about 11 o'clock, Cameron decided to puke everything up everywhere. And then we went to the hospital.
Yikes.
And then I was at the hospital from midnight to 6 a.m.
Wait. Did you clean the puke up before going to the hospital?
I did
What
because
is
I have dogs and they would have just ate it. So
What
Ugh.
you're saying is you were like, okay, I could have this clean. I could spend my time and do it.
Ugh.
it was in the
Man,
tub.
dogs lick nasty crap than that.
You know,
No,
James, your voice keeps cutting out at like the most inopportune times. It's kind
Or
of
the most
amusing, but-
opportune time.
Or the most
Yeah,
opportune.
well, that's probably because I'm using my speaker. I've got freaking new iPhone headphones that plugs into charge it, and I gotta charge my.
All right. Well, do that thing you see people do and hold the microphone closer to your face hole.
What?
Face hole.
Face hole,
Noise
your
hole.
mouth.
The speak hole.
Yeah, it's much better.
Yeah, but
It's
use a more
wrong.
sultry voice.
That's
Ugh.
perfect.
Excellent.
So continuing on with the
A little
saga,
louder, though.
nailed it.
It's good for you.
Is
Now,
we
say,
finally left.
now, can you say
the
what a
hospital.
lovely tea party?
What a lovely tea party.
So I'm assuming my halfling.
Oh yes,
black-haired
it is your turn.
dead person.
He dashed or dabbed.
Oh.
We're not sure which.
Okay.
I ran like a Naruto character. Dabbed at the end.
He ran so far away.
Do I hear anything at this door?
He ran both night and day. Make a perception check.
I can do that. That's persuasion. I didn't mean that.
Tell me your
Oh,
secret
he
door.
is just stroking
Can I
the
take the
door.
persuasion
Punching
one
the
though?
door.
I mean, you make a very persuasive argument to the door. You'd be like, listen, if you tell me what's beyond,
Your
The other
face,
side.
your family,
I will
your
Got the
unhinge you.
fates.
I will unhinge you and put you in a much better doorway. One
The
with a
fates
view, maybe.
decided.
I mean,
Fates
look,
decided I rolled an 18, not a 3.
look at the molding on this door frame. Ugh, you deserve so much better.
And that will be the extent of your perception then, is that you spend most of your time talking to the door.
Okay,
All right.
can I still
And
open
and it dawns on Finn, this is who he's paying to protect him.
it?
He's just like knocking the door.
Better than that other fat hobbit Sam.
Mr. Phone.
Again, Finn is the only one that realizes he's in a D&D adventure. All right, Maldrick.
I thought we were on another turn order, so I had preemptively moved to where I am.
Okay,
Yeah, that's why you did it.
Meepo.
Is not any
Ticklecorn.
of us. Okay, I was gonna say.
Meepo, where you at, buddy?
He shouts Ticklecorn as he steps into this hall.
Damn it! Stop changing the word. I don't know what you're saying.
I'm pretty sure he said the same thing every time.
I have said the same thing every time. I've typed it differently once.
Misa like ticklecorn.
All right, Brangor. Brangor I've been pronouncing differently every time.
Yes, every time. I follow along.
This is another Danton,
Go on, Brainjor.
a D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan.
Guys, I'm pretty sure we're
There.
running a Game of Thrones campaign because we have a Bronn, a Tyrion, and a Bran.
Could be. Could be. All right, Finn.
Okay, I'd like to move right on top of Bronn.
I allow it.
I'm small. It's cool. I can fit. I'll just rest your balls on my forehead. It's cool.
Yeah, it's fine. Just open the door and we'll brave the world.
Before even checking if it's locked, I'd like to unlock the door.
Okay. Well, you managed not to jam the door, so that's a good thing.
But you do manage to lock the door.
You're pretty sure you unlocked it.
Cool. Can I open it?
Sure.
Yay.
Oh.
Oh my god, guys, there's a bugbear over here. Get over to us.
It's fine. We've already said that bugbears aren't people, so
It's okay. It's a happy joke.
All
It's
right.
just the specters that will.
All right, I'm just going to whisper to the two people that are one right now.
Okay.
This empty chamber is home to only rat droppings, crumbled flagstones, and stains.
What kind of stain?
Yeah, like
You-
what
you
color are
really
they?
want to know?
they're bugbear.
I see a
colored
crusty
stains.
sock in the corner, so I might know.
All right. Let me roll my random color table. We'll go with a muted yellow stain.
Oh,
Good.
it's been there a while.
It's
Ooh.
been so bad.
Ron, we should turn around.
I say we keep going.
Does the room have any distinctive smells?
Well, you're
A
not
muted,
there.
a muted yellow smell.
Yes, it smells like a muted yellow.
So like a dull lemon
Sunshine.
custard. Yeah.
Isn't that
Um,
the smell of
Oh,
prime
no.
numbers?
No, we don't want it to smell like custard.
No, you're getting also hints of teal. All right, Arnara.
Does the
I'm
smell-
going to
Yeah.
say Ticklecorn and like wave to the other one forward in line with him.
You wave into this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Fortunately, the wave is a sign of aggression.
Like no, it's like
Just
a
in,
cutesy wave.
just in draconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He assumes that you're challenging for dominance, and
Don't smile at him.
But it's okay. She's got a glaive. So, all right, Braun.
I walk into the room and to the next door, and
Well, the
Maybe I
door
don't.
stops you and rattles.
no, I don't walk into the door.
I don't know. I
once
parsed
again.
your words pretty well there, buddy.
and once again, Ben looks at Braun and says, "This is what I paid to protect me."
What is the music of life?
Okay,
You did yellow, brother.
and I wait for
Welcome home.
my short person to enter my body again
I love
before
that
we open
question.
the door.
That way, if a trap goes off, it can kill you both.
Exactly. I'm not taking any chances here.
That okay.
So you're
It's
waiting,
That does not sound logic.
you're waiting for your burglar to open the door
yeah,
for you.
I'm waiting. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna go inside my square again. And
You're
then he's
waiting for
gonna-
your cod piece to catch up to you.
Yeah.
Burglar, codpiece, it's all the same. Maldrick. You guys are making me scroll back and forth on this map, by the way. It's driving me
You're
crazy.
welcome.
I have to get Braun one of those like baby front packs for Finn.
Would I roll sleight of hand if I was gonna cup his balls?
Are you trying to
Are you
hide the
trying to
fact that
hide
you're
it?
cupping his balls?
Are you cupping or just like getting out of your way? Like,
He's like,
So-
It's supposed to be your
my
cup
head was
piece,
going
right?
to be there, so I needed to
Hey.
move them aside.
Matt,
Yes.
I think you need to change the rating on the Twitch stream.
The what?
The rating, so people know that there's a lot of ball talk going on.
Should I
we can
just
tone
read?
it
This is
down.
getting
Should-
we are
mature,
intended for
mature.
mature audiences.
Maybe if I
Wait,
retitle
wait.
the stream "Ball Talk," we won't need it.
We'll get a lot more viewers.
Can't you say an APG?
Dungeons and ball sex. I like it.
Do kobolds have ball sacks?
He is wearing a loincloth.
Uh,
I assume we can find out fairly easily.
No. Don't
No,
do that.
guys,
Well,
don't-
I'm wearing a
Don't look at his
loincloth
tickle
too.
corn, okay?
No.
That's what it means, right?
It must.
You may have a point, but the one viewer is probably me or one of you.
I think it just became me.
Okay.
what?
Maybe that
words
means there's
are
two.
not
Yeah, Amadorn. Oh, and I love
allowed
your icon, by the
in-
way.
Thanks, man. It's just a
Uh,
lightning bolt, isn't it?
No, it's a little girl waving.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know how to label this as mature, so that's fine.
It's okay.
It's whatever.
It's whatevs. I'm gonna have to zoom out our streaming avatar here because he's looking at a very awkward scene.
Let's see. Use of modification.
Okay, that's a little better. All right, so Maldrek, you did your thing.
What? No, I haven't done that yet. I mean, I'm moving 2 spaces, so like, if I were to look at this one with a different icon, does he seem more like a people than our friend Meepo? Is it like a little bit more of the light on?
Well, he's not weeping.
So
Does he-
improvement.
Yeah, how does he like react to us, by the way?
So his face is about as expressive as you would expect, like a kobold in a early '90s, late '80s movie to be. So
But I mean, like,
this
does
is kind
he,
of a
like,
grunt and
brandish a weapon?
an
Does
eye-
he hiss at us?
eyes moving. No, he doesn't brandish a weapon, although he is holding a dagger
Practical effects or CG?
and
kobold?
a sling. No, practical effects. So
Okay, good.
yeah, CG.
In early '90s, that won't be.
That would be amazing. An early '90s CG kobold would be terrifying, in fact. All right,
I've done my thing.
Meepo slows his gait, if you could call it a gait, and he skirts along the left-hand side of the chamber, and he yells, "Tickle corn! Tickle corn!" Like, you get the impression that he's not like these other kobolds.
Oh
Okay,
no.
so it doesn't seem like he's setting us up for an ambush. It seems like he's just that kobold.
Sure.
He's the village kobold.
That's one way of putting it. Sure.
Can I?
That makes you the village moon elf because you've been shouting the same thing as him.
Can I get it?
I've not been shouting. I've been
Oh yeah, tickle corn.
Every-
I do
every
say tickle corn.
every,
Ah,
yes,
tickle
every
corn.
time. Every time.
Bumblebee tuna.
It's
Bumblebee
so
tuna.
much better.
You are
But
you
if
are
you remember
the
correctly, she finds it hilarious.
you are the Ace Ventura pet detective of.
She's more of a Steve Irwin kind of deal at the moment.
Yes. Oh, look at these kobolds. You
You
get right up in there.
Yeah, fucking
Tickle
dumb as
their
shit, and
chin.
They really only say one thing.
Okay, Matt,
Kobolds are
you're
the
really gonna
dungeon
need to-
stingrays.
You need to mark this as mature. You have 4 viewers now.
Oh,
Could be
all right.
influencing young minds.
Yeah, the young minds of my players.
Yeah, it's probably
Nope,
all
let's see, what's that list of things we can't say in PG-13?
Bottoms.
We only get one F word, and I'm gonna ruin it for everyone.
Fuck.
You're gonna report us?
Beat you to it.
God fucking damn it!
Now we're R, guys. Come on.
Apparently, vagina is debated whether or not you can say that.
On
But
Twitch?
What about like slang for?
I'm literally on the MPAA.
Oh, well, they don't matter. This is the internet.
Yeah, I'm in Canada.
That's true. I mean, none of the laws apply to us then. So, all right, Brangor. Speaking of Canada,
Do I get the
person from
feeling that this
Wisconsin.
guy's a little more put together than
yeah, I
the
mean,
one we've been dealing
their bearing is much more businesslike than Meepo's.
Let's go. To
And,
the
with? Does he look like he's ready to start a fight? Or
Oh yeah,
Who?
alright.
the kobold that Brangor can
Oh.
see, that you can see too.
Oh God! Thank God we left those two. Or those three.
Alright, well, I'm going to reach into his mind with my eldritch telepathy and
Good diplomacy.
yes, say, we wouldn't advise that you make any aggressive moves here. We're just passing through.
So this is the one that transcends language barriers.
Yes.
Okay. Does that take a spell slot for you?
No, it's a class feature.
Oh.
Oh,
It
so
goes
Nico
with
says
the
you're fucking
patron I
dumb.
chose.
Oh. I see. Which patron did you choose?
The Eldritch Horror sounding one.
Okay. We'll use Kalumetra, one of my favorite new Eldritch Horrors that I've made up
Alright.
for that.
I mean, I don't necessarily know exactly who it is that's giving me power, just that it's creepy, crawly thing that's not one of the proper gods.
Brangor picked up a tome one day and was just like, well, this is fucking awesome.
I've got kind of a trifecta of Eldritch Horrors / Inoternum that are the sort of the main thrust of this whole world's trajectory at this point.
And I'd like to imagine that being talked to in this method that I'm using isn't exactly a pleasant sensation,
No,
but
it's
not
definitely
actually harmful or
unsettling.
anything.
Yeah, I mean, the kobold looks startled and mutters something back in Draconic, like looking in the general direction of the people that are here. And
Can I tell what he says?
yeah, he says,
Tickle corn.
he says, strange infidels, you don't belong here, but I will let you pass.
I'm gonna tell him thank you in a very cheerful draconic, like, it's like thank you, and then like continue on.
Happy
Alright.
Dracona.
Had to be.
I don't know how you make draconic sound pleasant, but like,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sure.
Can you do it in like a more sultry voice?
I can. Let me try.
Okay, now just a little louder.
Perhaps you could ask, I say to Arnara,
yeah.
perhaps you could ask if they've seen this boy that we're looking for.
We're looking for a boy.
Or we're looking for a boy.
We're looking for another young boy. That's myself too.
Well, not a boy, but
Like
paladin
a girl boy?
that's-
Like, what the fuck?
Like a
No,
tomboy.
I'm gonna say. So I hear you guys are missing a dragon.
You guys looking for Boy George? And
Matt, throwing it back with the old references.
yes, well, I got to do the oldest reference I can think of, right?
The only George I know of is Curious George, and I accept no substitutes.
Fair enough. So Arnara, you're talking to the kobold,
The new
What about-
kobold. Yeah.
Georgie. You know they all float down here.
and what are you saying?
I ask him. So you guys are missing a dragon.
And he straightens up, like kind of remembers his bearing, what he's supposed to be doing, and nods his head down towards the west end of the hallway.
All right. Have you seen any others of our stature, or is he? What race is he? What type of child are
We're
we
looking
looking
for a
for?
human child and literally
Yeah.
the half-orc, the
Well-
moon elf, and the tiefling. If you
It's not a child. I'm just referring to him as a boy because
Yeah, he escaped, honestly.
Have you seen any other humans come by?
You guys are a nightmare. To the other
Have
human.
you seen any prepubescent humans?
Look, I'm looking for a sweet little boy.
say, excuse me, good sir.
He might have
my
had a
half-orc
collar
friend
around his
here wishes to non-sexually acquire a boy.
I have
don't know her life.
needs.
I have balloons.
Please.
What's the song that D sings during the
Kama,
day,
kama, kama, kama,
no
kama,
the
kama,
Dayman
kama.
musical, Dayman and Nightman.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I can remember all the lyrics to that. I've only seen the episode once.
Yeah,
I'm kind of behind in my Sunny watching.
yeah, it's pretty good though.
I started late.
So has he seen the person we're looking for?
He kind of shuts up, like he's like, I'm kind of on duty here. Is the look he's giving you?
Okay. So you said west.
Yeah.
So this way.
You have to pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole. Boy's soul.
You have to pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole.
I would have loved Matt for your wife to have walked in at that moment.
Oh, she's seen that episode many times actually. So,
Okay. So
all right. Speaking of small boys, Finn,
Oh,
which is even worse
Oh.
because that's actually my son's name. So,
Oh no.
Oh
it's a
no.
good name.
Well, good thing Finn is like.
well, it's spelled differently. So,
I mean, what?
at least there's that.
Is it one N?
PHIM, short for Phineas.
Ah.
Where's Ferb?
Yeah, where's Ferb, man?
Oh my god.
Wait,
Adopt
Phineas,
a little
like the
English
cage.
boy and name him Ferb.
Sure he has
Okay,
a
I
very
would like
long
to check
head.
for traps because you're totally gonna try and kill us.
For the record, that's his grandfather's name, and we named him that before anybody knew that there would be a Finn in the new Star Wars. So,
Yeah, don't worry. We discussed this, and that means I'm your son.
yes, that's true. Um,
This is the conclusion we came up to.
it's canon. It's okay.
Yeah.
So, Finn, what are you doing?
Checking for traps. Is that perception?
Yes.
I'm not used to this thief stuff.
You're pretty sure there are no traps.
Okay, let's open the door.
All right.
Are you gonna unlock it first?
Do I have to?
No, but you didn't have to last time. So.
My favorite part of this adventure is when the three of us pass through here unharmed and on, moderately decent terms with the kobolds, and then the two of them wander through later and they just get slaughtered.
Yeah, who the fuck are these guys?
Reston,
Are
did
they
you
with
have to
you?
mention that? All right, Finn, you're just gonna open the door.
Yes, I'll just open it. And if
Just
it's locked,
you're just
then
gonna
it's
open
locked.
it just like that, huh?
Yep.
Well, there you go.
It's actually a full door.
There's a graphic.
Yes, some people would call that a fountain.
Oh, wouldn't there's no water? Or is that water? Is that water gray?
Dust and odd bits of stony debris and rubble lie scattered on the floor. An ornate fountain is built into the eastern wall. Though cracked and stained, the fountain's overarching carving of a diving dragon retains its beauty. The relief carved stone door stands on the western wall.
You sound like a Baldur's Gate like narrator that really doesn't want to be there.
You know, I was gonna. There was like a voice actors thing for Mass Effect Andromeda that I was gonna submit to. Obviously, that was a little cheesy, but anyways, I don't know why I brought that up. All right, Arnara.
Matt's soon gonna learn that being a DM's not all it's cracked up for.
I'm gonna
Stay tuned when
walk
Matt's
down the
players.
hallway.
Will his players destroy his
Matt
second
is
liver?
a game master, rated PG-13.
Let's tune in to
Hmm.
Matt's DMing session, rated NC-17.
Learn the harmful effects of alcohol on your liver. Watch Matt DM.
Rated PG-13.
Well,
for
now you're just
Eldritch
gonna make me pour another
Abominations.
drink. I mean, come on. All right, Braun.
Okay, so I walk in when
I'm walking.
I'm
Yes,
walking.
indeed, and I'm talking.
Do I hear anything at this door? I will percept and not persuade.
Okay, well, just looking at the door, you can see that there's skeletal dragons carved
This is the
in.
door I want to open.
It's carved into the door. You trying to open the door?
Well, was that the end of the description?
What? You trying to
Skeletal
open the door?
dragons.
Was that in the description?
No, no, the skeletal dragons. Keep up, come on.
Open it.
Do you read?
Do it.
Do you know Draconic?
If Draconic isn't common, then yeah.
Wait, if it's not common, so you speak everything but common?
No, I mean
How's that possible?
That's what I said,
Everyone
yeah.
speaks common.
that's definitely what I said.
Not everyone speaks common.
I thought it was like, well, I mean, I thought every player character.
I mean,
No
if
matter
you're a
what race
PC that
Sure.
doesn't speak common, there's an issue. But
I mean, yes, true.
I should have literally only taken Infernal.
I would.
Don't worry, the Draconic just says this is the shitter.
There's an inscription in Draconic on the door. So if either you or your half person speak Draconic,
We're gonna have to go back and get that blue lady.
No.
I don't
Don't
think
Not
we need to do
blue.
that.
She's got silver tones in her skin.
It's just the boy hole.
I don't think we need.
boy soul.
I don't think we need the blue lady. And I'm just gonna open the door. Like I'm gonna. Is it a push door or a pull door?
Okay, so within 5 feet of the door, the air is noticeably cooler, and the door itself is cold to the touch.
Ice Dragon.
Hmm.
Violet, you're
Frost
turning
Drake.
violet, Violet.
All right.
That's how I imagine tomorrow.
I am still going to open the door.
It's locked.
I call my half person over to stand in my body again.
Okay,
Right
That's
away,
the end of
Master.
my turn.
Maldrek. Maldrek.
Yeah, I moved.
Okay.
I have no way
He's
to.
like-
I have no way to interact with these people other than to just toss them a jerk.
He
He's
does
like
his
a
turn
fucking
before
stray
his
dog.
turn, so it's cool.
That's fine.
I know I didn't. I moved on time that time.
All right. Meepo scurries up the middle of the hall that you're in. What can you see? Okay, never mind. So,
Actually, Matt, I have a question.
yes.
As we're passing, like or I guess we've only passed the one kobold. Does he seem to like perk up as we pass him? Like,
Oh, they're
shape,
they're
like-
watching you. You know, they're standing at attention, watching you. They got their knives at the ready.
I got a question too. What's your
What's my what?
spaghetti policy?
I like it. Wait, is this a euphemism?
Just check that.
Shit, is this my old man nist coming to catch up with me?
No,
You're laughing awfully hard.
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Tell me
either if
what my
it's
old man.
comforting at all.
No,
It's
I
It's
just
just
Being-
always sunny in Phil. It's an always sunny in Philadelphia thing.
Spaghetti policy.
No, it's not
I
even
thought
that.
you would understand.
It's an Always Sunny in Philadelphia thing. It's that I just picture him eating spaghetti while we're playing and just slurping loudly into the mic. Just
I can do that if you want.
Me or James? I mean, you never know. It could be both of us doing it at the same time.
I'm sorry, I've got
We
less
should
than 5
have
hours.
a dedicated spaghetti session where we're all eating spaghetti.
Yep. So we have to be careful not to slurp at the same time, or we might meet in the middle.
Well, I mean,
Oh no.
our During fans wouldn't be able to tell us apart if we did it at the same time, right? We'd have to.
We've lost Magpie.
Good
It's
stuff.
not spaghetti, it's lone. Is that close?
Well, we know she's sentient enough to have Tasha's hideous laughter cast on her.
Something the kobolds did, really cracking her up. Brangor.
Hey Matt, kobolds don't speak infernal, right?
I think we've established that they speak Draconic.
But I mean, like, okay, first of all, Matt, just because they're disenfranchised, I just assume that they might still be bilingual. Thank you.
They are in fact bilingual, but they
Trilingual.
don't speak Infernal.
There you go.
They might speak common if you want to try and talk to them.
Oh, somebody's cheating.
No, you said they were
No,
bilingual.
no. Maldrick is doing the same thing he was, where he has a very cheery, like, welcoming inflection to his voice, but he's like, I swear to fucking God, if this is some stupid fucking trap, I will personally brain each and every one of you and make you drink whatever comes out. I'm so done with this. He's saying it very happily and infernal, so.
Okay. Lovely. Finn?
In Halfling, I'd like to yell, pickle porn.
I
I'm
love
coming.
pickle porn. Unlock the door.
It comes out as Pickalubrin Pornikofrin.
It's passing.
I'm sorry
Is it?
that I had a minor breakdown.
It's
I've
okay.
had less than 5 hours of sleep today.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, like,
That's
you don't
me like every day.
like. Yeah,
Same.
this week has been. Let me tell you. Part of the reason why I'm so ill prepared is this week has been a week. But yes,
A day off from
It's been like a whole 7 days, man.
Not
well,
Friday,
honestly, we're only
Friday.
up to like 2 days at this point, and I feel like, there's more to come.
Oh,
If-
yes.
If the typical week manifests itself as a series of 7 days, then yes.
I'm glad that we feel the same, Matt. I'm glad that we are both just.
We're
It's been a
commiserating.
whole week and it's Tuesday.
This is my 4th day off in a row, and that's just a normal weekend for me.
you lucky son.
Yeah, but
Okay.
then I also work 4 days in a row coming up. And
James, the way your mic cuts out is amazing.
I work 10 days in a row. So
I also work 12-hour shifts though, so
okay, well mine's only 8.
I get paid under the table to work for a family friend, and I'm going to retire to the Cape House soon, so suck it, peasants.
You get paid in gold, the only thing that's going to keep value after the stock market crashes.
Yeah. I'm sure that I have a Swiss bank account somewhere.
Hey. Gold and oil.
Have you guys listened to S-Town?
Gold, oil, and rare.
No S-Town fan?
No.
Okay,
No.
that's pretty good.
No, yeah, I'm in summer classes already. Like, I had a week off of school and now I'm back to summer classes. So,
Maldrick, dare I ask what you were rolling?
No, I was just checking to see what I'd roll if I wanted to brain one of these kobolds.
Perfect.
Well,
All right.
I just imagine Maldrick standing there practicing swinging his weapon.
Finn,
Yeah, he has a bladed fist and an iron gauntlet. So
Finn, you determine that this is probably magically locked.
Can I try and
Abracadabra.
unlock it again?
What?
Unlock it again.
You're haunting it?
I want to unlock it again.
You want to unlock it again?
Non-magic.
Well, okay, one attempt per turn. Arnara.
I'm gonna continue down the hallway after my boy.
Meepo.
can
You
you
should
make
give
him,
him a symbol so we can tell him apart.
The sobbing
you-
kobold is suddenly your boy.
make him make like an attraction roll to see if he becomes like creepily obsessed with Arnara, the only person who showed him any kindness?
I don't think I really need to make the roll.
As we pass other kobolds, I'm gonna talk to them in like conversational draconic and just be like, "Hey guys, I know we sound really scary and we're strange, but unless you try and hurt us, we're definitely not gonna kill you."
I like how you specified that it was conversational draconic as if it was something along the lines of, "Hello, my name is Arnara. Do you
Well,
know
it's-
where the bathroom is?"
It's
No,
not high.
I'm sorry. She's a librarian.
It's not
That's her
formal
back-
high draconic, right? So
Yeah, it's not. It's. You have to think most of her language knowledge comes from like reading books and stuff. So she's trying to sound conversational, but really she's only read like text. And like
Yes,
this is
thanks
like
to be meeting you.
Anyone else feel like
Pleased to be enjoying your
that's the
company.
wrong way and you won't know the passphrase is tickle corn?
so yeah. So we're going this way.
okay.
I'm just heading waiting
So-
for.
You realize that you're kind of in a large hall with two rows of relief carved marble columns, and the carvings depict entwining dragons up and down the columns.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna take like my jeweler's loop, sort of like small reading glasses or whatever, and I'm gonna like shove them up my nose and like kind of like look at the columns and be like, "Oh, this is very interesting. Can I roll history to see when they're carved?"
I think you should roll Constitution to make sure you don't sneeze on you. But okay,
Why
Sure.
are we taking things so literally today?
yeah, I know. Now, why did you roll twice?
I didn't hear the blurb.
You didn't like your first roll.
Thanks,
Um,
Downtown James.
You're back in first row. All right. So yeah, you don't get any reading on the curling dragons. You probably surmise that this was pretty typical for whoever built this godless citadel,
Okay.
which is in a large cave underground. Seems kind of an ill bulwark against the horrors that lurk in the underground of this world.
Which isn't
Very
the
interesting.
Underdark and doesn't have drow elves.
Yeah.
Doesn't have drow, but it does have a lot of creepy crawly weird things that you don't want to talk to.
Like Umber
Well,
Hulk.
I might want to talk to them.
No fucking Umber Hulks.
So I'm gonna say, like, I'm gonna look at them and I'm gonna look at them and be like, "These are very interesting carvings. I wish I could predict the date, but I seem quite like this. It's so exciting to be out of the library finally."
Like
And then
the kobolds around you are all
Yeah.
kind of like losing their patience, and they're like all nodding to the western end of the hall. They're like, "Yeah, we get it, thanks, but there's maybe somebody waiting for you down here."
Do Maldrick and the Kobolds have a moment of bonding over losing patience? Like,
eye contact and like nodding, like, yeah, she's
A little bit of eye rolling.
oh no,
The
I
one-
didn't mean with Arnara. I just meant with the fact that like,
Oh, the one kobold that understands infernal is like creeping up behind you to stab you. And the other ones are like, "Yeah, no, dude,
oh, I
this is
will brain
terrible."
him so fast. I will Kamehameha. My key. You know what? It's canon. Maldrick gains key from just being frustrated with the situation.
I like it. Braun.
So, there's nothing on the statue that I can read, right? Like the fountain?
You don't know Draconic, so
No, but I know common. There's
you don't
nothing
know
in
any
common.
derivatives of Draconic, like
I know
Dwarvish or
North Tongue.
North Tongue. Actually,
Yes.
hmm.
Amador knows North Tongue. He's never used it. Ron knows
Well,
North
well,
Tongue.
for all we
Hey,
know,
you
North
don't-
Tongue is draconic, and it's just there are no dragons
You
left.
say
so-
Amadorn's never used North Tongue, but he was the only one who actually made a successful linguistics roll. So, bite your tongue. And you could make a history or investigation, or I'll even give you religion if you really like. Which, looking at your character sheet, they're all -1. So
Yeah.
So you
So
could try.
generous.
What do you guys like?
It's like he's
best?
offering choices, but
but not really.
They're all the same choice.
But
Mine's a 0. It's better than -1.
So in all of those he named, I've got like a 5 or a 6.
Well,
whoa,
and
what?
you also speak the requisite language, so kind of
You
kind
guys
of a
hear
moot
me
point
with
for you.
this?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I thought these headphones were broken. They weren't playing anything the other day.
Hmm.
There we go.
okay, so I have no idea what
Wait.
it says.
Yeah, and you're also pretty sure that it's Draconic, so that's all
Okay,
you
good.
can tell.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Don't
30.
leave me.
Come with me, little man.
Small one, come with tall one.
Big lead small.
So
Is it Maltrix's turn?
the section of this hallway contains 6 doors, all slightly ajar. The area smells musty.
My favorite. Wait, the 6 doors are these 2 up here?
That's 2 of the 6.
Is this one of the 6, or is this not?
That's not one of the 6.
Am I standing in front of one of the 6?
Nope.
So there's 4 more after these 2.
Spoilers.
Jeez,
I don't have dark vision.
man. Why do neither of us have dark vision?
I
Terrible.
think I'm holding a torch.
Oh, I can cast light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Neat.
totally, because you're near us.
Oh, well, sorry.
I have.
If you were, you could read this door.
Oh,
and
you
tell us it's
literally
just a
should.
porta potty.
You should have just cast light on Bron's eyeballs so that he might be blinded, but he becomes a walking flashlight. God, you know what? Maybe I do have to give a magic user a try.
They're pretty fun.
There's fun to be had there.
All right. Speaking of,
Okay, Maldrick walks up to this kobold that looks like he's wearing a chef's apron and just like bows, I guess, because he has no other way of communicating.
okay. That's funny.
Like not like just like a nod head, and he says, "Hello." Okay, it's not a chef apron.
No, not quite a chef apron.
Close.
He says hello in Infernal and Common, the 2 languages that he speaks.
Okay. That's good. All right.
There's a tempting looking key above his head.
I have a strange idea.
So at the throne stands near the west. Oh, so there's a short throne near the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On the top of the altar sits a variety of small items. A portion of the altar that serves as the throne's back features a carving of a rearing dragon. A metallic key is held firmly in the dragon's open jaw. And yes, that's Yuzdrael. And so what are you saying to her?
I'd say hello, greetings, hail.
Yeah, she says, kobolds are heir to dragons. As the mightiest among my people, I have led a brave few to this ancient holy site. where dragons were worshipped long ago.
I look back at Meepo and then look at her, and I'm like,
She says this in common, by the way, so you guys all hear it.
yeah. I say,
And
That's a
those of
loud
you,
voice,
those
bud.
of you in the chamber can move up as this conversation happens.
okay, wow, just cut in line. That's cool.
Didn't mean to cut into
Fine, then I move here. And so she says that she's led brave. I'm sorry, I didn't get all of that.
I have led a brave few to this ancient holy site where dragons were worshipped long ago.
It
Interesting.
seems like quite the undertaking for you to lead your people here. Speaking of your people, the kobolds, Meepo, or that one, and I kind of point to him with my staff. I said, says that you lost a dragon, which he implied, which would have been recently, I guess. I assume that he's not telling us that you lost the ancient dragons that were gone before you got here. Correct.
The goblins stole our dragon. If you return Calcrix to us, I shall grant you a reward. Meepo can accompany you if you desire.
This is before or after the
okay.
dragons disappeared from the world in your timeline?
This is before the dragons disappeared.
So,
Alright.
are we talking like figurative worship statue dragon, or like breathing, living, real dragon?
She says, I don't speak of mere representations of a dragon made flesh.
Okay. And the goblins. Where do you know where they would have taken a living, breathing dragon?
Sorry, hang on. Sorry, I have to look at the map real quick.
And also, are we like still looking for that kidnapper, or are we retconning that?
No, you're still definitely looking for him if you want.
Okay.
I mean, we came down
Desmond,
here
that's
to
a
get
drop
paid.
there. You got to be careful.
Make money.
Fuck bitches, get money.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck money, get bitches.
Fuck money, get bitch.
Why is it so small?
And the rating of the stream goes up every
Yostriel says, there's a passage, and she points to the far end of the room, kind of where you came in. And she says, there's a passage, we, the goblins come from that way. That's basically all she
Okay.
surmises.
Okay, so if we kill these goblins for you and retrieve, what was the dragon's name? How do you say it?
How do I say
Never
it?
said anything about killing the goblins.
Pretty sure he said
Oh no,
Isildur.
I'm going to kill the dragon, kill the goblins. If I'm not killing the
Calcrix.
kobolds, I'm killing the dragon or the goblin.
Calcrix.
Calcrix. I say we retrieve Calcrix for you, and in return we get teaching them basic bartering skills. Simple economics. Capitalism.
She turns her head and looks to the key and points to that. She says, you can have this. And she says,
do you
or
know-
any one item on the altar.
You mean that altar you already pillaged? Or is this a new altar?
It's a new altar.
What items are on the altar?
There's a feather token.
Okay.
There are 3 scrolls,
Okay.
and there's a small flask that seems to kind of have a murky fluid that has a distant glow and like deep within the fluid.
It's a healing potion.
Mm,
Yeah, we have no need for those.
Yeah, we take the key.
Can I try and see about the key? Like, am I too far away to see any clues to what the key opens, or like what type of lock it would open and stuff?
I bet I know what door it opens.
it's hard to tell what the key would open.
Okay.
I say, Yaskol, you seem to be one of the, a kobold of great intelligence. Have you seen? I said, well, have you had any interaction with humans recently? The reason that we are in your domain, and he kind of like, motions his hands around. Somebody from a nearby human dwelling lost their son here, apparently. Do you have anything? Do you know anything about that at all?
Says we make
They
no deals with no humans.
They didn't so much lose their son as their son, a fully grown paladin, decided this would be a good place to go adventuring off into on their own.
So there haven't been any humans down here that you've talked to or seen or eaten?
Did you just say Eden? I give him a look like I've heard these same sorts of things said about orcs, and like,
Not cool, man. Not cool. She says, we deal not with humans if we can
Okay.
help it.
I at times don't blame you.
We
yeah,
deal
they've got
not
a bit of a
with
smell.
demons or orcs either, or elf kind. She sniffs at the air like it's disdainful to her.
Rude. Well, we'll go
Hmm.
retrieve your dragon, and then you have
Hey Matt, kobolds are relatively meek, right? Like they generally.
Yeah, but she's like the queen kobold.
No, I know. One second, I need to ask your questions. I need to read up on how the spell works.
God.
So, why did you volunteer one of your citizens to come with us?
Why did she volunteer Meepo?
Yes.
I wonder.
Well,
Is it
This
because
the
he's
Jar Jar
currently?
Binks situation.
Yes, it is a Jar Jar. Is he currently humping Arnara's leg, or is he trying to like sneak up? Like,
He's cowering away from Rengar. And he says, she says, Meepo is a skilled and wonderful member of our society. We
I'd like to make an insight
value.
check.
Okay.
That baby looks so happy.
I mean, if you're looking to get him killed, I could just stab him right here and save you the time.
So, did you make your insight?
Oh no, I think my internet crapped out for
yeah,
a
the
second
roll
there.
didn't show up.
Not bad for a -1.
Yeah. You get the impression that she's not at all impressed with Meepo, but he's probably the most willing to do what it is that you guys are looking to do.
I don't think he'd be much value in a fight, and unless he can directly lead us to where the goblins went, I don't think he needs to come with us.
Oh, I disagree, Arnara. He seems to take quite the liking to you. I think we should bring him along.
I don't fancy looking after another being that's just gonna get injured.
It doesn't hurt to have another
We
piece
have
of
not
meat
seen-
between us and the enemy blades, though.
We haven't seen Meepo's combat prowess. For all we know, he could be a veteran warrior, and his whole meek take us to his leader thing could be a ruse to lower our guard.
For all we know, he could be a secret Sith Lord.
You know?
Oh,
It's a
Anyone read that
possibility.
theory?
yes, I've read that theory.
I like it.
So, I think my efforts would be if he becomes a member of our party that is assist us, then I would be obligated through my healer's oath to try and heal him should he be injured.
Well, there we go. We have a way to keep him alive. Your worry is for naught.
All right. I say in Draconic to to him. Do you want to
To
come
me.
on a
Oh,
no.
I fucking don't know what that means.
Do you want to come on an adventure with us?
Meepo looks at you like, this is a trick question.
We're gonna
with
go
pretty
fight some
lady.
goblins.
I give Meepo another menacing grin.
He shirks away from Brangor. And says, Meepo will do as Yggdrasil says.
I look at the queen as is she like reacting to the obvious bullying of Meepo.
She doesn't really seem to care.
Okay. Well then, Meepo, we will take you with us, and you will gain great prowess in arms, and bring back many goblin heads. Be a tribute to your name. In Draconic.
Lovely.
Matt, is
Our
he a
returning in
geomancer?
good stature with you doesn't.
Is Meepo a geomancer?
Yeah.
He's no. I mean, he might be.
I look at the queen and say, "Our returning in good standing with you doesn't is not requisite upon us returning with him alive and in one piece, is it?"
He says, our primary concern is Calcrix.
So no.
Like a Brancorn say, he amuses me. Don't kill him. And
Okay.
I actually, so after we accepted that she basically just gave us a people slave, I head over to Meepo, reach into my backpack, and I give him a short sword. Because I'm assuming he only has a dagger.
He does.
So I give him a short sword to fight with.
Oh wow, that's like the most generous gift anyone's ever given me, Bo.
I mean, I expected the time we've given him to be the most generous gift anybody's ever given me, Bo, but
Well, fair. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap here. I've got an early morning tomorrow, and
Oh no.
you guys have accomplished much. I'll say.
We haven't killed anything.
I wanted to piss in the fountain.
also, just when I was trying to look up how it works is my cantrip. What's it called? Thaumaturgy. I was gonna make the entire cavern shake and my voice boom when she disrespected us, but I couldn't find the description.
You need to make flames flicker, everything shake, and voice boom, or
Mhm.
change your eyes.
Yep.
Do not take me for a conjurer of cheap tricks.
Do not take me for a conjurer of cheap tricks, tiny little Diet Coke dragons.
Diet Coke dragons. That is my new favorite insult.
The Coke Zero of dragons.
That's what they're like the Pepsi of dragons.
Thank you. I like Pepsi of Dragons better. Coke Zero is good. Screw you guys.
Pepsi's a French Canadian.
I do appreciate the lovely banter between
First goblin we see, I'm fucking annihilating.
between you and the kobolds. For mere amusement, I will grant you all 150 XP.
Nice. So I'm level 2 now.
So, were we supposed to kill these kobolds?
No, we were just supposed to find the son, who I thought was a kid, but apparently he's not. And they said that they haven't eaten him, so
You're not supposed to do anything. You're supposed to you know.
No, but I mean, I did make that woman think that she like bargained her soul, so like she's gonna pay us.
Yeah. How much experience did we have before? It's the sheet changed and
Yeah,
lots of my stuff
150 is probably a
disappeared.
lot, but you know, I'm giving it to you anyway.
Yeah, but like from our first session, we had how much?
I had
negative
150 before
75.
this.
I don't know.
So I'm level
False.
2.
We'll just call it like 75, so we're at like a 225 right now.
Hmm.
Sure.
Yeah,
Probably takes like
Or actually,
1,000
wait,
to
what's,
level up or
I,
something.
I thought I gave you guys XP.
the sheet
I
change.
think so.
I
Yeah,
think.
the sheet changed, but it shouldn't have messed you up
Uh,
that bad.
Hmm.
I
Some
don't.
of
I
the stuff
didn't.
I had in there disappeared.
How much XP do I need?
Maybe I
Yes.
didn't give it to you. That's okay.
It might have been one of those we'll give it to you next week things, and then
And then
Yeah,
it's
I think
Here-
it was
here's
one
an
of those.
idea.
months.
Here's an idea. You guys, the veterans of the group get a total of 200 XP, and the newbies get 150.
Wow,
Ah, it means I get 200. Fuck yeah.
No.
what?
Come on.
No, Bard. And Bards get 2. 2 XP.
Two.
Yeah. Bards get negative 50 XP
What?
just
He
for
just
being bards.
devolves into a baby.
It's like suddenly I know less.
You're not even a bard anymore. You're an apprentice bard.
Somebody teach me how to sing.
You become Jimmy from Stick of Truth.
Honestly, James, get your shit together because I'm gonna kill you.
I want to see you try.
Yeah, he has a bodyguard now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
one
don't
that
know how much
persuades
they-
doors.
I can
Yeah.
stealth behind him anytime I want. And I've got a +6 to stealth.
Opener of doors,
Matt.
Braun.
yeah, well, Braun, you just painted a giant target on your back.
Oh, I can use my athletics check to jump out of the way, right? When he gets attacked,
Totes my goats.
jump out of the way, as a good bodyguard should.
Hmm
I
And-
can,
Guard his body.
if you don't guard me, I'll put you to sleep and leave you as tribute.
I didn't even understand how much you said you were gonna pay me, so
Half of whatever we find.
Lovely. All right, guys. Well, thanks a bunch. I am tired and I've got to get up early. So, maybe Blades later this week. Things after 9 a.m. tomorrow. I will be much more centered. So, I have an 8 a.m.
yeah,
meeting.
I'd
Keep it up
have
with
to
the
get
Dota
back to
2
you.
references, Matt.
What?
Even though you don't like Dota 2 for some reason.
No,
Nico's a character.
Okay. Well,
Meepo the Geomancer.
is
Melee
Braun
intro.
also a character?
no.
No, Braun's just from Game of Thrones.
Is Finn also a character?
No.
No.
Oh.
Neither is
But you
Malcolm.
didn't
Why-
create us, Matt.
Why are you guys talking to me? I don't want to
Oh.
hear about
Good luck with
non-Dota
whatever
2
you're doing
characters.
tomorrow.
I'm-
talking.
I
to you
am
because
Don't
doing a
try.
dry
I know
run
I'm
of a
in a
demo that I'm ill prepared for, but thank you very much. But
It's okay,
The
you were ill
best-
prepared for this, so this turned
I
out
think
well.
this
Yeah,
went
just
really
make him
well.
talk to kobolds, Matt. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
you know, this my abilities to improvise are greatly underestimated. So
Oh no, Matt. Ever since what, the second week of Mistfire, I try and shoot him in the arm. Well, you fucking kill him. So
that was like a year in. You're just
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, because that was when we were first looking into. That was before Hilda became an Initron, because they were talking to Hilda, and I was looking in the house, and I thought that you made me shoot her husband in self-defense in his own house.
yeah,
I
and
just
that was like
remembered I
still
own a
like a
house.
year in. Yeah,
I
and you
own
do
a
own a
house.
house. Yeah.
Yeah, that was later though.
Yeah.
No, but what am I doing with that house?
You guys-
Nothing.
You guys forget you're like 3 years in. There was still like a year
Yeah.
in when you shot that
I-
dude in the arm and it like
No,
penetrated
because
into his chest.
I was level 1.
No, you were not level 1.
You were level 1 a year in.
No, it was not a year in.
All right. Good night, guys.
I hit him for 11.
Alright.
I hit him for 11 and it killed him.
Good day.
I was level 1.
Bye, Nate.